Hello and what is up, everyone? It's been a while since I've been on this channel, but just want to do a quick video explaining where I've been, what I've been up to, basically explaining my absence. It's going to be a little bit rambling. I'm going to do this in one take. I don't really have the time to go edit this right now, but I wonder who this video is even going to reach. People say that you should start a new channel if you are looking to get on back onto YouTube, but yeah, I don't like listening to people, so we're just gonna revive the old channel here, and do it live. Anyway, if you've noticed, I rebranded the channel back to PureX Ownage. This is actually the original name. I believe it was PureX Ownage Productions or something. You might probably see at the beginning of the video. I'm gonna edit like what the old intro used to be, but if you follow this channel, most likely for Dota content, if you go all the way back, you can see I still have some videos up where I used to review Transformers back like in middle school. But what you're watching right now is Dota content, and it looks like the direction I'm taking this channel in the future is mainly going to be more blog based, but I'm probably still going to include some gaming content. It's more going to be probably commentary. Imagine like Leafy is here over like probably Dota videos. I might play like Minecraft or something where it's actually a live let's play. I probably won't play live. It just distracts me way too much. But you might see me commenting over some of my gameplay, New Year gameplay. But right now you're watching 2011 Dota 2. This is like back in like the pre-alpha or whatever beta time. I don't know. Like this, I literally found this on YouTube. I'm not gonna ramble too much, but this is actually really interesting. I haven't watched this before, so you might see me comment a little bit on what's going on. Anyway, going back to the topic of this video, and I'm sure gonna get better at this as I start making more videos. I've just kind of been away and avoiding making content, so now I'm just gonna do this video and get it over with. It's gonna be however long this VOD ends up being, but basically, long story short, I don't know if I ever told you guys this on this channel, but I was pursuing a career as like a professional Dota player or something within Dota. You know, whether it was like a coach, analyst, even, you know, caster, content creator. That's why I started this channel. At some point, I was like, yeah, generating some revenue off of making content on Pugna. I don't know if any of you guys remember that. Which then rebranded to Dota Alchemy, and then now I believe they got acquired by Pro Guides or something. But yeah, so basically what happened was Pugna, kind of this guide website that is equivalent to Game Leap, probably that's more popular, that kind of went out of business. The top creators on the platform, Donnie and Jenkins, went up to make Dota Alchemy. And it seems like I've been watching some of Jenkins' content recently, and I am following a little bit of the esports scene, and it looks like Jenkins has made somewhat of a name for himself in the Dota scene, and I'm happy for him. But yeah, basically, you know, getting back on topic, I was pursuing this thing in Dota. I was doing it since 2016, basically after I graduated college. Didn't really work out exactly how I expected, but honestly, it probably worked out for the better, interestingly enough. So, I did the Dota thing, grinded the MMR. I think at some point I managed to get like top 20 playing support. It was like around 7.3k MMR or something, roughly there. I did end up being like an analyst for a team in Malaysia, Team Flash. I think they're a Singaporean team, but they're based in Malaysia, which was interesting. Extinct, which is sick player, OG player. He was like the coach, and I was like the analyst. But based on kind of like the time frame when I had to work, it didn't really just work out. I had to be like awake overnight. So at this point, we separated, and eventually, I think the team ended up disbanding. But getting back to the story, I did this Dota thing. Didn't really work out, but interestingly enough, at TI, I think it was 8, the one that was in Vancouver. I believe it was TI 8. Yeah. I met in real life this guy I met playing Dota. I'm not gonna go dox any names right now, but if you know, you know. If you're watching this, or if anyone who knows me watching this, which ended up being my business partner. Very funny story is we were just like Discord friends. This guy also made content on Pugna as well with me. We kind of were just grinding together, trying to do this Dota thing and make it happen. But then I think one day I found that at GameStop, basically they were selling the Dota blind box plushes for like basically 50 cents, I think, or something at GameStop. And I noticed it online. I think I was just like browsing GameStop website for some reason. I don't know why, looking for deals. And I'm like, yo, these Dota plushes are 50 cents. And obviously they also came with a code, because it was like one of the OG ones that came with a code that actually gave you a treasure. So you're getting these treasures that you could sell on the Steam Marketplace for $30 or something. And you're also getting the plush for 50 cents. It was a big deal. So I did go to my GameStop and I grabbed one. Because it was like in-store only type deal. You couldn't buy it online. But so this guy, my buddy here, he starts calling every GameStop in the country and effectively tries to convince them to like send these blind box plushies to his state. And he successfully did so and got like about like 100 or so. And so he ends up taking this to TI and basically funds the whole trip by selling the, treasures on the marketplace and, what's it called? Selling the plushies at TI. Obviously, like, the security wasn't so fond of it, but, we made do. And another, like, other thing, obviously, at TI, they have, like, the kind of the random drops that you get from like First Blood, and so like that ended up being like a few $100 each drop as well. And I believe like we ended up buying like people's passes just to like double scan in and like raise our chances of getting drops. So there was this weird like entrepreneurial synergy we kind of discovered outside of our synergy in Dota, which honestly didn't do the best. And so similar to time back in 2016 when I decided that I was gonna like try to do something in Dota, I kind of was introduced to this concept of like drop shipping. I'll explain it to you briefly what it is. I'm not gonna go too much into detail. Maybe we'll save that for another video. But basically it's advertising products, and I'm sure you've seen it like on Instagram, getting the purchase from someone on your website through Shopify, and then after you get the purchase, you like purchase the product like directly from China through like AliExpress and these websites, and you send it to the customer. So you're basically kind of like acting as a middleman, running these ads to get people interested in like some of these viral products, and buying it directly from China and just sending it to them directly, instead of buying the product first, sending it to your house or wherever, or your warehouse, and then sending it to them afterwards. You're just sending it directly from China to them. That's drop shipping. So me and this guy, we end up starting a dropshipping business together, selling basically anime merch, and it ends up doing very well. We make like a few $1 million, and we were like, what were we doing in Dota, kind of wasting our life away when we could have just been doing this the whole time. It was definitely an awakening, but I don't regret the time I spent in Dota, guys, because the things I learned, mainly the stuff it put me through kind of just made me more agile in terms of my thinking. And honestly, I credit the game and my time with it to my success in business and wherever we're going to go forward. But so basically, Dota helped me make this happen. I don't think I would have been able to do it without Dota, honestly, because there's lots of up and downs once you decide to become an entrepreneur. There's really highs and lows. One day you're doing like $50,000 a day in sales, and the other day your store gets banned, or you get banned on Facebook and everything's crumbling, and you gotta remind yourself that you can't run down mid and feed in real life. Well, I guess you can, but it's frowned upon. Please don't do that. Effectively, we end up making a lot of money doing this drop shipping thing, and afterwards we kind of progressed in business. We ended up working for an esports apparel company at some point, and I'm still associated with it, and maybe I'll tell you guys more about it in the future. Give a like down below if you guys want to hear about that story. But effectively, we end up, start making moves within the real world of business. None of this drop shipping stuff, real business, real people, big companies. So right now, as the video seems to be ending, I just want to say what I'm doing now. What I'm doing now is metaverse stuff, NFTs. I know it's a meme. You guys probably think it's a scam, but honestly, I think the esports guys are more open-minded to it, and I'm going to admit to you, NFTs are effectively a scam for the most part at the moment. It's very speculative. I wouldn't say that there's no value in it, and there's no time in this video for me to explain what the actual value of NFTs and blockchain, crypto, all this stuff to you guys. But just know that it's here to stay. Right now, it's definitely very scammy, but same thing happened in the .com boom, and the true scam is what you're able to get away with. I'm just gonna lead off with this, where Mark Cuban effectively starts this sports streaming company and sells it to Yahoo for who knows how much money, like at least a few billion or close to $1 billion or something. I mean, that's how he really made his big bag, and that company effectively went to zero. So he probably knew this, but this is how the real world works, guys. He probably knew that his company wasn't worth anything, but he did a really good job of convincing Yahoo that it was worth something, and that's apparently worth a few billion in our society, and this is how the world works at the moment. Whether you like it or not, it's a game, and you can choose to play it or you can choose to not play it. But that's how the world works. It's not fair. It's not moral in a lot of ways, but that's just how it works. You compare it to Dota. Some people are really good at this, and they throw their morals to the side, and they have great ethics, but that's usually what it takes. But my kind of philosophy is, if you approach the world in this black and white mindset, you're never going to make it anywhere. So you have to be willing to play with the gray and effectively, kind of know that at the end of the day that you have your own virtue and you stand for something, and that's all it is. And I'm just, I know the video's going over a little bit, but I just want to talk, for example, Elon Musk. He really believes in protecting consciousness, sending humanity to Mars, making sure that the human race survives in some form. Even if it has to be, interfacing with AI, etc. He wants the story of mankind and kind of the miracle that is life on this planet to sustain. And he's definitely done a lot of shady moves, including dumping people's bags with Dogecoin live on Saturday Night Live. But at the end of the day, it's kind of in his mind, it's worth where he's kind of looking to take his companies and human race in general. So take at that what you will, but this is just a quick update video. I ended it off now. I'm not going to let it go on for forever, but thanks for watching, everyone. And again, if you want to see more of my stories and where I've been, like these, I don't know how long I've been away, leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and peace out.